Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Soaky Night. Tonight we're going to talk about heart health and the Soaky products. So if you're joining us, I hope everybody's doing well with this winter storm coming across the U.S. Make sure you put your distributor ID in the comments for the drawing of a fur pad. So I'm going to share a presentation from Stephen Horn, and I kind of modified it a little bit on 7 keys to heart health. February is Heart Health Month, and heart disease is still in the top 10 for leading causes of death in the United States. So it's really important that we all focus on preventing it. So we're going to share some warning signs as well as some tips to help you promote heart health. So when I'm talking about heart health, I'm talking about like high blood pressure, heart disease, strokes, heart attacks. Partially diabetes leads to that because diabetes increases your risk of heart disease. But there's also some warning signs the body can get when the heart may be having some problems, like gum disease. You may be noticing hemorrhoids or a lot of varicose veins. Again, metabolic syndrome and diabetes, high blood pressure. You may also feel really tired all the time or have some shortness of breath. Maybe you don't feel like doing anything physical. When you do something physical, you get winded, even if the exertion's really minor. And you may have feelings of pressure or pain in your chest. And traditional TCM and facial and tongue clues, you may have a little red bulbous tip on your nose or some small red veins on your nose. Some say if you have a vertical crease in your left earlobe or a bright red tip on your tongue. There's also some blood tests that you can do that can indicate your body's having some problems, like a fasting blood glucose or hemoglobin A1C, homocysteine or C-reactive protein that measures the inflammatory levels in the body, specifically more toward the heart and veins and arteries, and fibrinogen, which measures how well your blood's clotting. So what can we do to focus on heart health? Well, we can definitely increase our intake of antioxidants because antioxidants combat oxidation and inflammation throughout the body and in our arteries. What happens is plaque forms in our arteries, and that's usually as a result of inflammatory damage. So it actually starts out as a protective mechanism to try to protect us and then leads to further problems. So antioxidant-rich foods are tons of berries, blackberries, blueberries, goji berries, raspberries. They're super high in antioxidants. They're also low in sugar. So try to eat a cup of berries every day, especially if you're having some signs like varicose veins, spider veins, or inflamed gums, because your body needs those antioxidants. And this will reduce cardiovascular inflammation, protect cholesterol from oxidizing, and improve the tone of your circulatory system. So I always add a cup every morning in my smoothie. You can also add some supplements like CoQ10 or turmeric or mangosteen, alpha-lipoic acid, acai berry, hawthorn. There's a lot of berry drinks on the market you can add to promote heart health. You also want to focus on eating healthy fats and avoid hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated vegetable oils, margarine, shortening, deep fried foods, and the fats in processed foods. And focus on eating good heart healthy fats like medium chain saturated fats found in virgin coconut oil and organic butter, extra virgin olive oil, deep ocean fish, fatty meats and eggs from organic grass-fed animals, and lots of nuts, avocados, and olives. There's also supplements like omega-3 fatty acids, fish oil, vitamin A, D3, E are all fat-soluble vitamins, and vitamin E is really heart healthy. You also, since diabetes and metabolic syndrome increase your risk of heart disease, you want to watch your blood sugar. So if you currently have a high fasting glucose or you want to really focus on what you're eating and cutting out sugar to reduce the inflammation going through the body. So it's really important to reduce your glycemic load. So you want to avoid high glycemic foods like refined carbohydrates, refined sugar, high fructose corn syrup, white flour, white rice. Reduce high carb foods like grains, potatoes, and sugary fruits. Now everybody's kind of different on that. Some people, I have some friends with diabetes that can eat a banana and other ones can't. So, you know, start getting to know your body. And there's herbal things you can do to help balance your blood sugar. A lot of people use chromium. Some people use cinnamon. Some people use berberine. You also want to improve your blood flow because nitric oxide is really important for heart health because it dilates our arteries, and boosting it helps our arteries improve blood flow and reduce cardiovascular inflammation. And if you have too much inflammation, it reduces your nitric oxide output. So if you increase your nitric oxide output, it'll decrease your inflammation. And some of the things that naturally do that in the body, red beets really help the body with that. And far infrared products can also help with that. A Nobel Prize was given for that. That far infrared therapy does help with nitrous oxide. So it's a really heart healthy product. There's also aids you can take to improve blood flow. A lot of people are lacking magnesium and found that helps. There's some stimulating herbs like capsicum, garlic. There's some relaxing herbs like olive leaf. You also need to get physically active because regular exercises increases the blood flow to the heart, strengthens your heart so that it pumps more blood with less effort, helps reduce blood sugar levels, helps with weight loss, and helps you maintain a healthy weight, which reduces stress overall on your circulatory system. Exercise also increases nitric oxide production, and it helps manage blood pressure. So if you're new to exercise, some people, you know, when I was really sick, exercise was hard. So if you're new to exercise, it's really important that you pace yourself in the beginning. So if you're out of shape, start slowly and gradually and increase the time and intensity of your exercise. Focus on lower stress exercises like walking, swimming, because they're not very strenuous. And that's one of the reasons I love the Chi machine, because it moves the body. And when I was really, really sick, back when I first was introduced to the Chi machine, it was really hard for me to move and exercise because my pain was so high. And using the Chi machine really helped my muscles, helped my body, helped with swelling, helped with aches and pains. And it was really great to get that movement through my body. And as I continue to get well, I could get active again. It's also really important to manage anger and stress. And all of us know the past couple of years have been very stressful. When things get really stressful, you can have a tendency to get a little angry, a little short-tempered, a little irritable, because our emotions really affect our heart health. And it's been found that people with aggressive, angry personalities are more prone to heart disease. And workaholics also have a higher risk of heart disease than people who are more easygoing. And people that have close friends and close families are also less likely to have a heart attack and have a greater chance of recovery even if they do. And if you have a pet, love your pet, because those are very heart healthy too for your emotions. There's also essential oils and emotional flower remedies you can use, like calendula or impatiens. If you're a really impatient person, there's a flower remedy called impatiens. There's also a combination remedy called rescue remedy that can help you. And then there's some essential oils. You know, lavender is very relaxing, but two of my favorite oils are rose and neroli for emotions of the heart. And there's stress. So stress raises our blood pressure and our heart rate, which are risk factors for heart disease. So you can counteract the effects of stress by deliberately taking time to relax and enjoy life. So when you're really stressed out, I love to use the Chi machine, because that, I think the Chi machine gives you as an individual time to block out, 5, 10, 15 minutes, turn on the dome, turn on your soaky bed, turn on your fur pad, relax, put on some soothing music, and focus on the rhythmic movement of the body and deep breathing, and just let yourself relax and let the stress and everything from the day just kind of run through you. So adaptogens are also really good for the body to help with stress, like ashwagandha or ginseng. Astragalus works well, so does holy basil. And of course, your B complex vitamins are really good because if you can manage your stress, you can help with your weight, your blood sugar, and your heart. So the Soki products are really work really well at promoting balance through the body and promoting circulation. The Chi Machine promotes circulation through its movement, its rhythmic movement, which relaxes the body, promoting movement of the circulatory system and the lymphatic system. The Electro-Reflex Energizer uses low-frequency electrical stimulation on the bottom of your feet, stimulating those meridians and reflex points, promoting circulation and balance throughout the main systems and organs of the body. The E-Power is just a super body energizer with its high-frequency negative potential to give the body the energy it needs to balance itself. So if you're really hyper, you may calm down. If you need energy, you may get some. And then far infrared, that warmth and that heat does help increase the metabolism and help with nitric oxide and locally increasing circulation where you have the heat. So the Soki products are really great for that. And you know, heart health is really a big issue because, you know, if you look at, you know, heart disease, heart failure, heart attack, stroke, they make up 3 or 4 of the top 10. Plus when you tie in, you know, diabetes, and then you think of all the metabolic syndrome and the chronic disease, there's so much that we can do to prevent that by taking antioxidants, exercising, managing our stress, and eating a healthy diet with healthy fats. So again, those of you that joined us tonight, put your distributor ID in the comments so you can be entered for the drawing. We are having a super sale on that's supposed to end on Friday, but they are going to continue for Soki night, the special on the Chi Machine for $4.55 through Sunday. So everybody, I hope you had a happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you picked up some tips to promote heart health. Thanks.